كوكو ماستر بالانجل ويكون قدام الكاميرا بس مش خاطر
Exactly.
2025 الشخص 2020 نحن 2025
ايه
reality check
Cheers. بتذكر
شو
جويتا ستوديوز.
اوكي
بتذكر
بس
Okay.
no you're not the only one like everyone told me oh my god they mentioned you I was like okay another bully another
How did it feel?
next I felt like okay thank you publicity work
شو بيجيك حكي؟ Just do it.
just do it j'ai rien à perdre and you salo oh I'm talking Arabic now
Arabic, you salo.
You salo okay بحكي عربي by the way surprise يلا 1 2 Coucou mes stars, welcome to another episode of
Made it with Gaelle. Tonight's guest is someone who's very vibrant, unapologetically himself, chaotic in some ways. His energy is so contagious, honestly, and that's what made us friends from the beginning. Welcome with me, everyone, Anthony,
Hello, coucou mes stars.
actually known as Coucou Star.
Follow me on
Anthony.
Instagram.
Anthony. Oh, actually, welcome on my podcast.
Thank you.
It's very weird, and now we're friends, and I'm interviewing you. You're on my podcast tonight. Act as if we're in a cafe.
Cheers.
It's a random. Cheers.
Some coffee.
It's an unsponsored. Okay. All right. So, Anthony, I know you as this guy who's vibrant, always happy, chaotic in his own way, special. When you are in a room, when no one's seeing,
Okay.
who is Anthony?
Oh my god, I've never thought about this question. So, okay, where to start first? Anthony in a room alone is someone that is a hard worker. Like I
Okay.
work a lot on myself, I work a lot on my content. I feel that every day is a journey and I really want to achieve all my goals and that's what makes me Anthony, tu vois? So I feel that Anthony in a room is someone that's a hard worker, an overthinker, and not someone sad, but someone very rational. I look very like I don't know if people know me as someone very rational or very like because like I'm very bubbly, I'm very like all over the place.
Exactly.
But I'm someone very rational, very scientific,
Wow.
very very 1+1.
Look, I know that you're scientific and rational, and I know what you work. We'll talk about this later.
Yeah.
But I've never thought that you're an overthinker.
Yeah, because you know, everyone is an overthinker. Let's normalize it. You know,
Yeah.
like even though you don't show it to people, but I feel that me being an overthinker helped me through all this journey because I wanted to give the best. I always was reaching to be the best version of myself. So
And I can see that, you know, when I first met you, I saw an Anthony, and now I'm seeing another Anthony, which is the same Anthony, but a different version, which is a more updated version.
I think it's an era, you
It
know?
is.
Like everyone has an era and my content creation era like hit something. Like this is
What
who I
changed in
wanted
you?
to.
What changed during this content era?
I feel that I'm more disciplined.
Oof!
Yeah, I
How?
feel that I'm more disciplined. I feel like life is not life is in a rush, you know, like when I do content and I work as a full-time employee and I have to manage my house, my life in general, you know, like by cooking or like working out and do all of this. With content, I feel that I'm more disciplined. I need to organize everything. I need to be on top of it so I can be consistent with my content.
Specifically consistent, and if you're not consistent, this is not gonna
Exactly. And you need to be consistent, no
Yeah.
matter. You always need to pop up on the feed of everyone. Hi, coucou, so people will never forget you. And
Yeah.
I feel like from the moment where I started being consistent here, oh my god, like
You start seeing results,
I
right?
started seeing like my views reaching out, a lot of like views, everything. So
But Anthony, just to let the audience know, not food blogging, like I can say you're a food blogger, right?
if you want the proper word, I'm a content creator.
Okay.
Exactly. My content is food and lifestyle. Exactly.
But again, this is not your full-time job. Like you
No.
have a full-time job.
Yeah.
And this is aside, but I can see you're doing an amazing job recently. لأنه as if it's your full-time job. It's very hard. It's not easy at all. Anthony, you're known for your confidence, right?
Yeah.
طب, I had a question when I was thinking about your podcast before even, calling you and asking you if you can be on my podcast. I wanted to ask you, this confidence that you've built over the years, I feel like now it became your currency. I feel like, as soon as you walk into a room, you light it up as soon as you come into a room. And I can see that. It's your charismatic personality, it's your smile, your chaotic, vibrant aura, if you want to say. That this confidence, do you feel like it made you reach success in some ways أسرع من لو you weren't confident enough?
I feel that the confidence is part of the success, definitely. Like if you want to be successful on social media, you need to be yourself no matter what. So my confidence helped me a lot to be authentic, to do authentic content, to let people know who I am. Exactly, like I don't put filters when I talk. I just like everything I want to say, I say it out loud because like I'm proud of my confidence, I'm proud of myself, and I really want everyone يوصلوا. Oh, I'm talking Arabic now.
Arabic,
يوصلوا. Okay, بحكي عربي by the way, surprise. So بدك كل واحد يوصل لهيدا النيفو تبع الكونفيدنس انه خلص.
Be yourself.
Exactly, be yourself. عشو خايف. You don't have to be afraid of who you are. You don't have to be afraid of what people think about you. You just have to be yourself, be happy, and don't be afraid to start. Is it
you just need to start.
You just need to start.
Yeah.
It's here. It's somewhere.
Yeah, it's somewhere. تعرف lately I realized إنه social media it started to become a bit fake. يعني if you're not full makeup you're not the standards of beauty that we are seeing on Instagram, people don't take you not seriously. بس إنه okay, she's just. بس أنا when I start my podcast like I'm gonna be myself. I wanna be authentic. لأنه how long can you hide things?
Exactly.
You just need to be yourself. العالم هلا they really like العالم that are authentic. طب أنت شي مرة صار معك شي بحياتك where this confidence خلتك توصل لمحل أنت مثلا كنت ما بتوصل له؟
وصل لمحل ما أوصل له؟
Yeah.
لا بالعكس. Au contraire, toujours my confidence was here as the push. Okay. Was here to hype me. Was here to like. Écoute, the confidence was very important from the moment I arrived to Canada, by the way, because you need some confidence to start making friends, you need some confidence to start a new job in a different country with like une nouvelle communauté de personnes, surtout ici au Québec. Donc il faut vraiment que c'est avec ta confidence que tu vas attirer les gens, mais en même temps tu t'affirmes dans cette société. Tu as besoin de t'affirmer dans une société. Et moi, ça a été un atout pour moi. Ça a vraiment ça a changé ma vie toujours vers le meilleur. Toujours.
بس يعني tu veux dire إنه أنت بلبنان كنت أقل confident أو your confidence in a different
it was a different era. In Lebanon,
How was Anthony بلبنان?
Anthony بلبنان كان شخص كتير all over the place. خلصت جامعة, preparing myself to go to Canada. Never worked in my life. Jamais comme. Princess treatment all the time. Bahal Sahar, c'était ça ma vie. Jusqu'au moment où je suis arrivé au Canada et j'ai eu le choc de ma vie. Ouf, I need to work. Okay, le test it's just like step 0. I need to work actually. عايش ببيت. فلوس بيت. I need to be like 100% autonome. So, pour revenir au sujet, the confidence is a major key. Tu as besoin de ça. So, what about your confidence, Gaelle? What do you think about it?
If أنا بلبنان, I was also different.
Okay.
كنت كمان ما بحياتي اشتغل. I've never worked. I was only, this girl who goes to university. I have friends. I go out. I party. I was also kind of chaotic. When I came here, I had to like settle, to adapt to a new country. Also, I feel like yes, my confidence. I was confident in Lebanon, but I feel like my confidence, it increased drastically home in Canada, and it helped me أكيد بكتير قصص. And I feel like when you're confident, you can reach anything you want in life. عن جد. And even if you're not confident from the inside, don't let people know that you're not confident. This is kinda a small advice that I wanna give. Even though you're not confident, not fake it till you make it, but kinda fake it till you make it. Never let people see you're not confident, even though you're not. Just when you wanna enter into a room, talk to yourself and say, I am gonna do this. I am pretty enough. I am smart enough. I'm intelligent enough. I'm gonna get that job interview. I'm gonna get this. This, I don't know, if you're going on a date, you're going on out with your friends, just, in front of the mirror, just those 5 minutes, talk to yourself and see how things are gonna change.
Amazing, like, preach, period. I have no words to say, Gaelle.
حبيبي بتحس انه sometimes your confidence تخلي العالم ينسوا your skills so they take you as anything. يعني مثلا in UGC content creation او مثلا food blogging, lifestyle, content creation. Do you think العالم عم بيحبوك بالاول بس لانه your aura is nice او لانه also you're skilled او you've never asked?
تعرفي, I did a certification for UGC content, and the first thing that my instructor and mentor told me, she was like, ton énergie, ton dynamisme sort automatiquement. Parce que la première chose qu'une personne va voir sur son écran, c'est l'énergie de la personne. Si son énergie ne t'a pas plu, you're gonna swipe left. Bye. Bye. Mais si tu aimes l'énergie de la personne, tu vois, ok, en plus il a un beau content, en plus il est intéressant, he's funny. The energy is so important, so important. So I feel, yes, authentic content comes with a good energy, like the authenticity of the creator.
Exactly. This confidence, let's go back. Sure. This is not your full-time job.
No.
What's your full-time job?
Okay. Come on, HR girl. Okay, so...
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
My name is Anthony. I'm a biochemist. J'ai une licence en biochimie et j'ai un master en chimie alimentaire.
Okay.
Donc,
differently, yes,
no. But having a scientific background plus for the love of food, c'est ce qui m'a poussé. Et je suis une personne créative aussi. I'm someone very creative. I love art, and I always wanted to do something with art. And Neja al-Hadith. Donc c'est ça. Donc j'ai combiné my background, qui est food chemistry, plus my love for art and eating, and now I'm a food blogger.
طب أنتوني كان في وقت بحياتك where like كنت عم تطلع بفترة إنه أنا ماني عارف شو بدي أعمل. Am I happy or not in my job? إنك تشتغل بالfood science,
exactly.
Right? Did you like it?
I love it, and I still love it. من كل قلبي. My last position in the food industry, I was a QA director for 2 seafood plants in Montreal. So I used to do R&D products. I used to work with a lot of clients. I used to do inspection with Health Canada. I used to, CFIA. I used to work with my whole team. I had a team of 10 people working with me, so I was managing everything. I used to love it. It was very intense, but en même temps, ça m'a donné trop comme une force en moi, que je sais ce que je fais, je suis en contrôle, et j'adore.
Okay.
It helped me a lot. I worked for this for like 3 years, and I decided, because at some point you need something new. I was like, okay, I'm someone so impatient. I want to try a lot of stuff. I was, à 23 ans, à 22 ans, j'ai été QA manager. À 23 ans, j'ai été QA manager. I stepped out of my comfort zone. I was like, okay, I need to be on top of it. I need to show my skills. I need to build this department. I need to be on top of everything. And it was amazing. Like, I was so like satisfied. Now I'm 26, and I'm also now a QA specialist in a cosmetic lab, because I decided to switch to another industry. I love the cosmetic world. I love the parfumerie. I love luxury. This is me. I like fashion. So I feel like, okay, I need food also in my life. So this transition from my new job and my new era, I was like, okay, I miss food and I miss art. So let me start being a creator, and it happened like this.
And why not?
Like this. Yeah. I was like sitting with my friend, super chill guy, and we were like sitting on this couch, watching TV, and my friend was like, oh, I need a creator to help me for this campaign. And then she looked at me and she was like, Anthony, you have the aura, you have the energy. Do you want to try? It's like, but I'm not a creator. Like,
Yeah.
I'm supposed to try. Shout out to Lara, by the way. Love you, Lara.
She found this.
Yeah, she created Anthony. No, she didn't create it, but she pushed me. She really pushed me to.
She saw you. She saw you.
Go out of my comfort zone, and from the moment I didn't stop. I didn't stop doing this.
Wow.
C'est fou, donc
What if you didn't start? You'll never know.
Exactly. I'm so grateful for this moment.
Yeah.
Really, literally, like, I would never forget the date of my first video. Like, also, like, all this planning the content, trying to see inspiration, like, and you know, I just needed to be myself.
وبتحس إنه
That's it.
عن جد.
Yeah.
Wow. بتحس إنه عن جد.
Sure.
when the idea comes تجي بطريقة كتير غريبة. بس if you don't take it عن جد وبتعملها, you never know.
Tu sais, à ce moment-là, quand j'ai changé de travail, je me suis dit, j'ai rien à perdre. Khalas.
Yeah.
J'ai 25 ans, j'ai une nouvelle carrière. J'ai peur de quoi? I'm confident with my looks, I'm confident the way I talk, I'm confident on social media. Like, the people that are already following me already knows who is Anthony, tu vois. Like, they don't need a presentation, they just know me in real life, tu vois. I'm this, like, fun guy, very high energy, very, like, positive vibes, so
chaotic,
je m'en vais dire. And I never changed anything in who I am. Donc c'est ça.
Yeah. Tarif, I wanted to ask you something, but I feel like you already answered it. But بحسك أنت شخص مثلي, you feel like being something, one thing is not enough.
100%.
And I feel like you should not stick to something in life.
Exactly.
You get bored, no?
I get bored a lot. كتير بزهق من كل شيء. يعني I always want to be entertained. If you see my calendar, oh my god, like, I plan my week 2 weeks before.
في شكيك عنده للأودينس قد ايه إلي بقول لك I want you on my podcast بتقول لي ايه خليني اشوف الكالندر نفتح الكالندر تبعه it's full. كيف تتنفس? When do you shower? When do you go out?
It's on my calendar. When I want to shower, if I want to dress, it's on my calendar. If I want to go on a date, it's on my calendar. Everything. Guys, I swear, all my friends told me, like, I'm the Mona Katan of Lebanon. Montreal Blink. Come on, Montreal Blink. Yeah, like, honestly, having a calendar is so important.
It is.
I'm so organized. I feel that I'm on top of my stabilité. Je suis stable. And I feel that pour une personne qui commence à être adulte, the best feeling is to feel that I'm stable. Wow, I have a job, I have my life en contrôle. Je fais mon sport, je mange bien, je suis bien entouré. That's the most important.
But you got here with experience. خبرنا عن أنتوني اللي ما كان هيك. What did you pass through?
I passed through a lot of كيف بدي اقول لك Gaelle? trop d'indécision. Je suis une personne très indécise, by the way. كشخص content creator, أنا كتير indecisive. يقول يا الله je veux faire ça, mais en même temps je veux faire ça. So that's why I change a lot sometimes in my content. I always have like culinary discovery part, fashion, lifestyle, everything. خلاص but I make it very clear. Tu vois? كشخص ميديا.
Okay.
But I always keep my identity. شخص أنتوني اللي قبل كان كتير indécis. Always asking myself, طب يا الله, let's say, very des questions trop normales pour une personne adulte. Okay, so I have money. Should I invest? شو لازم أعمل? طب let's say ma carrière, أنا بدي ضلني هيك. I was always like thinking لبعيد. كيف مرة for my future. وين أنتوني؟ وين بدي أصير? I did this like self-evaluation that I highly recommend to do a life wheel. A life wheel is like you evaluate your life. For example, love life, health, career, projects. So I was evaluating myself and I was like, okay, there's a lack.
You need to work on
I'm not passionate, let's say, enough بشغلي. But I have good money. But I'm seeing my friends, but I'm not, love life zero. Okay. So by doing this life assessment على حياتي, this is maturity. I'm mature, so I needed to start فكر أكتر. And that's why I was telling you, being an overthinker is not bad. No. Because I started overthinking and it's changed my life 180 degrees. 180.
The podcast is behind me being an overthinker. أنا I made this podcast لأنه I was overthinking my life.
I know.
I was doing this wheel بس without doing the
I
wheel,
met
you know?
you overthinking and I still see you overthinking, but it's a good it's a good overthinking.
Sometimes
it's not toxic.
if you let it take over you and over your emotions and your life, it becomes toxic. And I've learned it the hard way. And I was an overthinker where like I feel like my overthinking would control me, but now I control my overthinking.
100%.
I take it to my advantage. I overthink when I want to overthink.
100%.
When I feel like it's getting out of the way, I stop, you know?
100%.
And that's not
what I do.
it comes with experience, you
Yeah.
know? Especially when I came to Canada. يعني بلبنان I used to overthink بس إنه حياتنا كتير كانت هينة بلبنان.
100%.
أهلك حدك, everything is easy, you know? You have to overthink your future. Home you have to overthink everything. And I feel like I'm a wife without kids and without a husband, you know? بس تعرف I was when you mentioned, you know, love life, health and everything, I have a question, حشورة.
Sure.
When you meet someone, you know, and
Yeah.
like you feel like he's gonna become in your life, he's gonna be a partner, do you think if this person is gonna affect your career or not in some ways? Is he gonna be supportive or not? Have you had a relationship or something where this person did not show up or he affected you in some ways?
So far, like when I started doing content, by the way, like مثلا سنة. Tu vois, it's very new. It's a whole new word, comme on dit. So far, I don't have a partner, but أكيد يعني هلا I'm very aware of the person that needs to be in my life needs to be supportive and supportive.
وبس.
I always, you know, even though you're confident, you need the support. You need to see that people are enjoying your content. People are showing love because, you know, we are all humans. And I think everyone knows all the work behind doing content, giving you the best recommendations, and you know the editing behind it, the inspiration. It's a lot of work. We write scripts, we do editings. It's like a whole marketing production.
Yeah.
In one person. Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm really grateful for who I am, and I want my partner or the future partner that will be in my life to appreciate everything I'm doing and to support me in all my phases, because like that's what I want. I need support. I'm confident the way I am, and I need that person to just like be part of this journey, because it's a journey. I'm never gonna stop doing content, and I will never stop. No one will let me stop doing content.
And I'm so proud of you. And if you they just, you know, let people drag them into a way that they don't want to be. طب Anthony, you're always joyful. I've never seen you but joyful, happy, إن شاء الله على طول. But has it? شي مرة كان this joy was just a mask, like you
Never.
have to.
No. If I feel that I'm sad, I embrace it. I call my friends. I'm someone trop communicative, donc j'appelle toujours au téléphone. Oh my God, بنهار. But you know, I'm someone very authentic. Tu vois, like I share the good times, the bad times with my friends, my close friends, of course.
Yeah, for sure.
But on social media, no need. I don't have to show everything. Like I'm already sharing everything I like.
Yeah.
And if I need to, si j'ai besoin de sensibiliser un sujet qui m'a gêné, أكيد I will share it on social media. But so far I don't have any problem that needs to share awareness. Tu vois?
Yeah. طب can you mention a moment where like you felt like quitting but you did not, and what made you stay? ما تقلي من أول ما بلشت هيك دغري خلاص.
اوكي رح اقول لك. مش انه
كنت سريع.
not quitting. اكيد رح كون سريع. Not quitting. وقتها صار الحرب بلبنان. I felt like I was in Milan living my best life. I was in Marbella نازل ستوريز. هون رجعت على كندا بلشوا les bombardements. I was like fuck my life. شو بدي اعمل؟ People in Lebanon عم يموتوا. J'ai beaucoup de followers du Liban, genre 10%, 30% de mes followers sont libanais aussi. Et même la communauté libanaise à Montréal, on était tous like supporting Lebanon. I participate in like fundraising events. So ما كان إلي قلب نزل content فرجة عن حياتي that is extra وحلوة وعم باكل برا وعالم عن جد يعني. My mother was not sleeping in Lebanon. Like I felt that ça aurait été trop hypocrite pour moi, non nazil. However, نزلت le fundraising event When I was like, okay, نزلت شيء عن لبنان. I showed that I was committed. أكيد de bonne foi, مش just to show like people.
No,
that
أكيد, yeah.
I was volunteering, بس إنه جمعنا مصاري عملنا event week. And I was like, okay. نزلت و I started. فكرت إنه okay, ما communauté au Liban that are going through this. وأنا قلت بدي كفي أعمل content لرفقاتي بمونريال لأنه la vie va continuer.
Yeah.
C'est un message d'espoir. Et en effet, هلا صار في السيسفاير وكل شيء، بس ايه قطعت بهذا المومون وين عن جد انه ما إلي قلب بقى. I lost هيك the sparkle.
Yeah.
During this phase.
Well, it's normal.
وبتعرفي شو؟ en نوفمبر وقتها رجعت قلعت و started to be consistent. هون رجعت أنا بالأودينس تبعي وكل شيء. So it was just like a phase. أنا ما كنت بعد مبلش كمان وقلت إنه ما بعرف شو بدي أعمل. بس خلص once j'ai repris espoir, je me suis dit خلص la vie va continuer ou no matter رح ضلني شجع لبنان وهيك صار. C'est juste ça. C'était ce moment-là où je me sentis que ولا مرة قلت إنه عبالي وقف for another reason. بس أخذت break من ال content creation and I felt that my mental health was not good. I think every Lebanese قطع بهذا الشيء.
أكيد.
content creator ou bien student. أنا ما بشغلي ما كنت ركز أبداً. ما كنت عم بركز يعني. I was like calling my mom. How is it going?
أنا هيك.
How is it going? نمت شو عملت؟
كنت كون بنص الشفت كون عم ببكي صار شو بكي إنه شو بدي أقول لهم عرفت؟ ولا ويزعجني إنه يسألوني شو بكي. طب إنه العالم كلها بتعرف معقول ما بتعرف هون؟ and صراحة هذا شيء كتير زعجني بوقتها. بس again يعني الحياة بتكمل.
تخيماش صراحة. ما بدنا نرجع نتذكر.
يعني تنذكر وما تنعاد إن شاء الله بس إنه بلدنا بتعرف يعني it's anyway. crazy. This unsponsored. Cheers.
Guys, ma vie ice coffee. J'adore. Tim Hortons sponsor me soon.
With Anthony.
Yes, baby. Sure.
العالم بس ما تعرفك بيقولوا ما بيعرفك بيجهلك. I don't know how to explain this in English. When you don't know someone really personally, you might take a different impression. You know? شو بيجيك حكي؟
I don't know. Like usually أنا, for example, if I don't know someone and I see you for the first time, I can see your body language. Definitely, if it's positive, if it's attractive, I would feel that you like me genuinely, de ton cœur, tu vois. If someone will not approach me or is hesitant, and I read
you vibe with the vibe.
Yeah, قد ما بتعطيني بعطيك. C'est ça. I will not give you the whole Anthony experience without seeing the whole Gaelle experience in front of me.
Okay.
أنا هيك باخد وبعطي مع العالم.
Okay.
This is how I act and I behave. في كتير عالم بركي ما بيعرفوني أنا كيف، tu vois. في كتير عالم بركي بيفكروني إنه un peu prétentieux، إنه مصدق حالي أو مفكر حالي شيء. بس إنه في كتير عالم هيك بيعطوا energy، كتير عالم بيعطوا هيك vibe. كتير عالم بيفكروا oh my god كتير high energy، كتير tu vois all over the place و loud وشو ما بدك. بس it's normal. ما بتضايق. First impression is an impression.
It's an impression.
It's an impression.
Again, exactly. Yeah.
Tu vois,
not everyone gets the chance to meet you.
Exactly. كتير عالم ما بيعرفونا يعني. Tu sais des fois l'image on social media كتير عالم قد ما مفكرين إنه influencers are fake. بركي مفكرين إنه this whole identity is fake. عن جد.
في وشي.
شو؟
عم بتذكر
شو؟
جويتا ستيديز.
اوكي.
بتذكر؟
بس بتذكر.
هيدا الشيء صراحة كتير زعجنا أنا when I knew it. يعني I woke up one day and I received a message. Oh my god, your friend Anthony is on this podcast. What's the name of the podcast? It's Anthony.
I know that it's Anthony Sargon.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Do not worry podcast.
Do not worry podcast. And they mentioned you.
Yeah.
I believe it's kind of a bullying, which I didn't like. وأنا حسيت إنه it's kind of superficial يعني. You take someone based on maybe how they look and خلاص شبهك لإله.
And how they talk too.
Exactly. And it's not يعني they could have mentioned إنه يمكن بتشبهه okay. بس the way they labeled it as if إنه sorry بس إنه شخص كتير مش مثقف بلبنان you know. بس أنا صراحة ما بلاقيك بتشبهه لأنه أنا I know the Anthony you are أبدا على السوشيال ميديا.
100%.
عرفت؟
And you know you're not the only one. Like everyone told me, oh my god, they mentioned you. I was like, okay, another bully, another Lebanese.
How did it feel?
Next, I felt like, okay, thank you publicity work. Like, وصلت على لبنان أنا بكندا شي كم صار 4 ans إنه عايش برا إنه وصلت على لبنان ويلا. بس le fait qu'il m'a label as a copycat of Joy Tassidis, صراحة je vois aucune ressemblance. Je respecte trop Joy, j'aime trop son contenu. Like,
moi aussi, honestly.
Je l'aime trop. Mais en même temps, like, it doesn't matter if I'm a Frenchie of the way I talk or, you know, like, bonjour and coucou mes stars is...
Yeah.
C'est tellement différent. Like, il a sa propre brand, j'ai ma propre brand. Chacun fait des trucs. Moi,
It's crazy.
I'm doing lifestyle, I'm doing...
Yeah.
But because il y a une certaine ressemblance, خلاص, le peuple libanais قدر بده حطني copycat.
It's crazy how Lebanese and...
They always label.
They want label. They want to pattern something. بدهم يحطوك بجرور بخزانة معينة. يقولوا هيدا أنطوني بينتمي لهالجرور، غايل تنتمي لهالجرور، هيدا لهالجرور. يمكن تريحوا حالهم نفسيا وespecially بس يشوفوا a difference أو uniqueness, you know.
Exactly.
هون أصلا بس العالم بلش تحكي عنك يعني you're unique enough للعالم show you different person وزعجتهم.
Exactement. I triggered something.
You triggered something.
Anthony, I triggered you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
بس no, ما خصني بجاي أبدا.
I know.
This is the way I do my content, and if you like me, you're gonna follow me. And if you don't like me or you're a hater, you're gonna see my videos all over the feed, cause you know.
You know.
I'm viral.
Becoming famous.
I'm a virus.
يا عليك.
Yeah. الموضوع ليك ما أعطيت هذا الموضوع أهمية كبيرة.
اوكي بس ما تقلي ما تزعجت يعني انا حدا
j'ai pas aimé, il m'a pas bullied personally, il m'a juste attribué à quelqu'un. Là, I have this
which is worse than bullying.
Exactly, like this whole energy, this whole aura, this whole like Kukume Star thing, and you're comparing me for someone else. Like, I have my trademark, I have my j'ai ma personnalité. That's everyone has a personality, and I'm so grateful for my personality.
أنت you were هيك أنت وصغير أو your personality changed?
I feel that I was always myself.
Okay.
Du moment que j'ai grandi, أكيد صار في different eras, صار في updates, tu vois.
طب
صار
ليه؟
في some make new features dans la vie. هيك قصص.
تعرف؟
شو؟
What's the story behind Coucou Mes Stars? أنا ما بعرف.
Oh my god.
في لها خبرية؟
بحس إيه؟
لا تخبرني.
Guys, oh, ça les boutons. Okay, the story behind Coucou Mes Stars. So, I used to go a lot clubbing. You know,
Okay.
Montréal بعدني كتير بحب السهر. And there's always like this girl that every time she sees me, oh my god, my star. Like she was like greeting me in a very like, you know, red carpet vibes. Tu vois?
Just a random girl, you don't know her.
Like I've been seeing her like every time.
Okay.
Tu vois? And I vibe with her بالclubs وكل شيء. My star, je t'aime trop. So I was like, no, okay. And I love the way like, you know, she was like greeting me as a star. So I was like, j'ai trop aimé ça, and not me being delusional. I started saying coucou mes stars to everyone because I feel like this is a part of me. You know, like the way ça m'a procuré quelque chose. Personnellement, j'ai envie de le partager avec d'autres personnes, tu vois. Coucou mes stars, ça reflète beaucoup de choses. Tu vois, coucou mes stars as coucou as a Frenchie, mes stars as ma réflexion. Because I see myself as a star.
Yeah.
I believe that everyone has a star quality, like, you know, the aura, the confidence, the talent, the skills. Et moi, je sens que, no, I'm not just a normal guy.
You're not delulu.
I'm not just a normal guy. Like, I see the star quality and I was like, yeah, coucou, mes star.
Yeah. وبتعرف أنا I realized being delulu is a thing.
This delulu.
I swear it's delulu. This delulu عن جد لأنه that's how you get things done صراحة بالحياة.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So this is the fun story about coucou mes star.
قلنا وحدة كوكو مستار.
يلا. Coucou mes stars.
Okay, I got you a surprise.
Okay, oh my god.
Let's use Coucou Mes Stars, okay?
Yeah, let's
I ordered cookies 2 days ago from the Fat Cookies. It's a small business owned by my friend.
Parfait.
And I want to taste them.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Bring the box.
I'll be back. Unboxing. تعمل أنت unboxing. So.
مروحتي.
Okay, let me tell you. So عندك red velvet.
Okay.
عندك Dubai pistachio cookie. Holiday Kinder. You have triple chocolate.
Dubai pistachio.
Let's open it. Okay. So this is Dubai pistachio. This is Kinder. Triple chocolate. This is my favorite. Triple chocolate. the red velvet. I'm not being biased بس إنه هيدا أطيب وحدة. هي كمان كتير طيبة. وهيدا I guess it's the same as this also.
Okay.
Alright. هيدا زيت
أكيد
البعض.
ما حدوهم كلهم.
بيلاتيس instructor رح
تقول. عن صعبين رح تقلنا. Okay. Are we going to do this?
يلا. Live.
مجلة 1, 2, 3 action.
1, 2, 3 action. يلا.
1, 2, 3. Coucou mes stars, j'ai reçu un package de The Fat Cookie and I can't wait to taste it. Déjà guys, le packaging, j'adore. Unboxing. Okay.
What do you wanna try?
I don't know if you are seeing the delicious cookies, mais j'adore. Honestly, I'm so tempted to try the Dubai.
I realized, okay.
Guys, they are not just
ça
va. Guys, they are not just fat. They are so fat, genre. Obese cookies. My God,
yeah,
it's insane.
I want to see you bite this.
It's insane. But
صراحة, those cookies are to die for.
Okay.
To die for.
Déjà, guys, de pistachio cream. That's trop bon. أدونا يلا 1, 2, 3 taste test.
Is it good? مش قادرة تحكي؟
أبدا. Okay, wow.
طعمين؟
First, it's so huge. The feeling de dedans, tu sens que pistache ça croque.
Yeah.
C'est tellement bon. Honnêtement, c'est chocolaté, c'est pistaché.
Is it too sweet أو رواق؟
It's not very sweet.
Yeah, that's what I like about it.
Exactly, it's not that sweet. And honestly, it's so good. J'ai aimé parce que c'est moelleux dedans.
Yeah, it's hard from the outside, but it's like, you know, soft from the inside.
Non, j'ai trop aimé. Honestly, I'm doing the Pilates, my healthy journey, so I cannot.
It's okay. Those are not counted. Those are
Gaelle, that's yours. Tu veux faire un taste test?
مبلا فيه بس هلا بعدين.
But choose the one. Maybe the red velvet for you.
أنا this one.
Yeah.
طيب يلا, I'm gonna do.
Let's see your vlogger skills.
My vlogger skills. Okay. Coucou Mister.
Yes.
Okay. So now I'm gonna try the red velvet. Let's see.
Yeah.
It's actually huge.
Yeah.
Okay. That's okay. You can take it. Okay.
Oh my god. Yum. Oh my god. Insane. Insane.
فبدي مش 5 ساعات الجيم هلا.
Thank you, the fat cookie, for the amazing cookies. It's not a paid collab, but no, we love them.
So good. I'll take them with you.
حبيبي تركيهم عندي.
لا بدي اخذ لك
لا enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go back to our topic. Anthony, if you see someone right now,
Yeah.
he's scared to be bold, vibrant, scared to be himself.
Okay.
What would be your advice?
I would say that life is so short. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Everyone has their true colors. If you're afraid of bullying, it's okay. If you're afraid of people's judgment, it's okay. But the only way for you to be happy in life is to be true to yourself, to live your life as it is, and to be well surrounded. I was very well surrounded with my family, my friends. They were always like next to me. They always saw this uniqueness in me, and I'm so grateful for them. Honestly, like from my mother to my best friends to my close family, they always like pushed me to be the best version of myself. And you know, it's very important.
It is.
What about you?
I know. If what would be my advice? كمان صراحة, the best version that you could ever see in yourself is the version you love. If you don't love yourself, no one else would love you صراحة around you. And when you love yourself, and just trust me, the glow up you're gonna see on your face, on everything you do in life is gonna change. عن جد, the energy around you will change. يعني أنا I believe everything that is outside comes from within بالأول. You have to be عن جد loving towards yourself. When you love yourself, عن جد surround yourself with amazing people. أنا صراحة my journey in Canada would have been different without my friends around me,
100%
without
aussi.
everyone I met عن جد, especially also my family, they are amazing عن جد. Shout out to my mom, my dad, حبيبي Jimmy عن جد. And I want to say عن جد support, even though you're strong enough. أنا I do believe that I'm strong, I'm a strong girl, I'm independent, and I've been through a lot home in Canada alone. But honestly, at some points you crack, you know? Every strong person has this, you know, sensitive side inside of him, and you need support. And it's not wrong to ask for help,
Exactly.
to seek emotional support, to go out with friends, and this really helped me صراحة through this whole journey.
حبيبي.
عن جد. And honestly, I made this podcast to discover myself even more, and I felt like, okay, I love who I am, but I still can reach a better version of myself, and I'm trying to, like, you know, I'm in this era, you know?
But you know, it's so normal because, like, you know, tu l'as très bien dit, and people also can influence you to be the best version of yourself.
Exactly.
And you know, by meeting all of those inspiring people on your podcast, I'm not talking about myself.
Not at all.
Not at all, but you know, like, you know,
and I learned from everyone I meet in life. Yeah, exactly. And you, the confidence. My last guest, I learned patience. I learned dedication. I learned about delegation. I learned how to open a business. I learned how to trust yourself. It comes with time, and I feel like this is actually an experience itself.
أنتوني
هلا بنرجع على شيء جد.
يلا oh my god.
ايه what is making it in life for you؟ في اقول لك شيء العالم when I made this podcast, when I say made it in life, all they think about is to make money, to be successful, work life.
Okay.
أنا صراحة guys هلا لك وللaudience, making it for me in life is not just about money, and it's not just about the career. Making it in life is career-wise making it, life-wise making it, love life-wise to make it. And for me, let's say love life is to find this partner where I can build an actual family with and get kids. I want to marry, I want to get, you know? 100%. This is also making it life.
Chaque personne a une vision.
Et toi, c'est quoi ta vision?
Ma vision pour moi, c'est, tu sais, chaque personne projette une vie. Like, when they tell you where do you see your life in, where do you see yourself in 10 years, or see yourself in like 5 years, you know, you don't think about just your career. Think about the whole Gaelle, like
the lifestyle.
Exactly, like I see myself in a boat in Miami, work from home. You know, this. Honestly, what is made it for me is nothing related to my job technically, or like my dream job or something. I just want to live the life that I want to live. C'est ça ma vision. And the life that I want to live is to be someone on social media, because I love social media. Like, even before being a content creator, I used to love like editing pictures, you know, everything that is aesthetic in life, and also be passionate. Passion is so important. If you're not passionate in life, where's the sparkle? La show. So, and you know, every, like, you know, passion comes with, you know, eras in your life. So every time I have a passion, let's say for music, a passion for like science, passion is not something that is stable. C'est éphémère, but it will highlight a new part of your life every time. And now my passion is doing content, and I'm really happy with it.
And it shows, تعرف, and when you're not passionate about something you're doing, you might succeed at
exactly.
But what for, you know? يعني, okay, you're successful at your job, you go back home and you're tired, you're stressed, you can't even see people outside of your work. Like, وانت عم تعيش, you're 8 hours per day at work. Let's say you work 9 to 5, whatever. You're 8 hours at work. Outside of work, what's your life? What do you do? What do you do outside of your job?
Outside my job, I'm never home.
Okay.
Never. I don't know what is home. I don't know. I just pay the rent. Expensive. Don't live in downtown, girlies.
Exactly.
So the thing is that every time after work I have something. I have a media event or a collab, or I have sports. After sport, I shower, I see my friends. I try as much as I can to have a balance between, you know, work, personal life that is like taking care of myself, self-care is so important, wellness, from the moment I started taking care of myself, I knew how much I needed it.
Yeah.
I need to take care of myself for I do skincare.
Glowing.
Yes, I do skincare. I do sport. Before I was so I'm not into sport. It's not me. I don't like the gym culture. But I started going to Pilates, trying hot Pilates, bars, cycling. I went out of my comfort zone. I felt that if doing sport will help you to. It's a discipline too.
Yeah.
It's a discipline.
It is.
And I started to enjoy doing sport. I started going on Pilates classes alone.
Wow.
Before I used to go with my friends. Now I started booking my class alone. Starting to have this reconnection with myself, to know what my body needs. And I think that's so important too. So yeah, outside of work, I'm someone that is always out and about. So if I'm not doing sport or with my friends, I'm having drinks, shopping. Guys,
expensive life.
Like Kukume Star is the star lifestyle. So always new clothes, spending. But it's worth the mental health.
أكيد. We only live once يعني إنه إذا هلا ما عملتوا وين.
But je sais très bien gérer mon argent.
C'est bien.
Très bien géré. Donc
ça vient aussi avec l'expérience.
Exactly. So yeah, I love going out, trying new stuff, drinks, activities, yalla.
تعرف
meeting people.
You mentioned something that I've had a discussion with my friend about, which is ما نطرت لحدا لتروح على البيلاتيز. You went alone. ومرة كنا عم نحكي إنه sometimes you just need motivation in the beginning, but when you actually love something, you reach a point where ما حأنطر حدا.
Exactly.
ليه بدي أنطر حدا أروح على الجيم؟ ليه بدي أنطر حدا أروح أسهر؟ ليه بدي أنطر حدا أروح مثلا خيي أحب أشرب كاس ببار؟ ليه ما بروح لحالي؟
Exactly.
When you get to a point where you can take yourself on a date, when you can take yourself to the gym, to classes, this is where you feel like this is maturity also.
If you cannot love yourself, how are you gonna love somebody else?
And how someone's gonna love you if you don't love yourself?
Exactly.
How can you ask for
you
a good
need to
treatment?
love yourself. It's so important to love yourself. For me, priority is always myself. Okay, how am I feeling today? It's so important to ask yourself, how am I feeling today?
Do you ask yourself?
Sometimes I don't ask myself, but I just feel it.
Yeah.
If I'm not feeling good, I always, okay, today wasn't a good day, let's say. Okay, I reward myself. Push presents, yalla, shopping. Okay, I deserve a nice coffee. That will hype me.
Yeah.
It's always small stuff.
Yeah.
Even eating healthy. Once, okay, I wasn't feeling good. I order mandi salad. I love mandis.
ليك خبرني.
Sure.
طب when you have collabs مثلا let's say 3 restaurants, brunch, dinner, lunch, how do you manage?
Girl,
how?
sometimes I literally I had 3 collabs the same day.
Listen. Food collabs.
Yeah. Poutineville. Then I went to Poutineville. I created my own poutine, guys. That was so fun.
Okay.
You need to see it on my Instagram. So fun. Created my own poutine. After this, I had the opening of Just Falafel. And after this, at night, I had a dinner at my friend. 3, and knowing that I love breakfast, so I had my breakfast home and everything. So.
Do you eat everything you show?
No. I don't I'm a reasonable person. Of course, I cannot eat everything, but I taste everything that needs to be tasted. Okay. I taste a bit of this, a bit of that, and what I liked, I highlighted. Highlight it in my videos. So c'est très normal, mais at some point, the amount of food is too much.
It is, yeah.
So now I stopped doing this. It was in the beginning of my career, when I started doing all this, collabs and everything. Now I choose my collabs, the ones that I like. I'm very selective. Plus, other than this, other than choosing my collabs, I do at least 1 or 2 collabs per week, and I try to diversify it.
Yeah.
Sometimes even one collab, and even if it's not a food collab, it could be UGC content. It could
cosmetics,
be exactly. It could be an activity. For example, next week I'm going to Tutu Space. I love that place. Yeah, DIY.
I've never been.
It's so cool. I created my own carpet.
No way.
Yeah, I create a carpet with a star and A au milieu.
That's nice. Yeah. Kukume
Star and a very minimalist. More like Hollywood. Hollywood.
ليش. زغطورة.
So c'est ça. Non,
Yeah.
food هلا it's more under control. أكيد no. I listen to my body. That's why I don't eat more than I can eat, and I don't eat more than I'm supposed to eat.
Yeah.
لأنه I'm a hard worker. I'm doing 3 times per week Pilates. I don't want to gain this by going to one collab and ruining everything.
Exactly.
So I'm being very consistent
That's good.
in this.
طب أنتوني إذا هلا شخص مثلا he wants to get into content creation.
Yeah.
بس ما بدي أقطعه باللي أنت قطعت فيه واللي أنا قطعت فيه بالأول. What would be your advice يعني? A piece of advice that you could give to yourself طيب, not to someone, to yourself. If you would have known قبل, what would you change?
Ask yourself, why are you doing this? Ask yourself why. Because it doesn't matter to have the title of I'm an influencer, I'm a blogger. Everyone can be a blogger. You just have to you just need a camera, good editing skills, creativity, point. Sometimes even not a creativity. But
some people just
exactly, but if you want to be a content creator with a passionate content creator, always ask yourself, why are you doing this? And what is your vision of your page? Like, for example, I have my motto, I have my vision is like, you can live and eat like a star, That's my vision, because like, that's how I'm living. I'm living as a star, like, by pampering myself, taking care of myself. Guys should take care of themselves too. Like, you can go to the spa, you can do skincare, you can go on a shopping date, you can go on a solo date alone. Try to enjoy yourself. We don't put like things girls do, guys do.
Let's normalize it.
Exactly. Let's normalize that. Everyone can do whatever they want to do. It's so important. Like, you're going out with a guy, let's say ضفيره طوال وبشعين أو
سنين. I would never.
Let's say you're going out with a guy سنينه منهم حلوين أو مش مزبطهم أو مش ممشط شعره. Il n'est pas présentable. Tout ça, ça vient d'une hygiène. Ça vient d'une image. For me, like live and eat like a star, c'est l'image que tu. The whole vibe, Like, because living also includes like clubbing, the best bars in Montreal, something more selective. I always like to go to nice places, des beaux endroits, de toujours trouver des habits uniques, tu vois.
Your social media reflects you at the end of the day.
Exactly, and I'm very confident that me on social media is me in real life. Like, it's literally like Anthony's diary, Anthony in real life. You can see everything and period.
Exactly. When you put that phone and you wanna film, you don't have to act. You can't act. Trust me. When I started this, I'm a very camera shy person, and no one knows this. People think that I post a lot, but I'm very camera shy. I don't like myself on camera. For example, you ask me about my confidence. I'm confident, but in front of a camera, this is me. This is who I am. You know me. I've never changed. People who are watching my episode, they are getting to know me with time. But confidence, I'm learning how to love myself as I am. ببودكاست باين يمكن شوي أنصح من التاني. This t-shirt did not, suit me as another. But I am posting everything as is, just to normalize being yourself.
Embrace yourself. خلاص.
Being yourself. Exactly.
En 2025 الشخص 2020 نحن 2025
reality check 2025. How are you today? How are you today, Anthony? How was your day?
I'm good. I'm really good. اليوم عن جد very productive day.
That's
amazing. بس كنت أقول شغلة en 2025 يلي بعد منه is not embracing himself عن جد بيكون عم بيخسر كتير قصص. He's losing time عن جد. أنا كل شخص بيكون عن جد بيستحي يعمل كذا شغلة بالحياة, afraid to start a new era, is afraid of trying something new. أنا عن جد بحس إنه عم بيضيع وقته, لأنه life is so short Gaelle عن جد. Like, imagine yourself هلا كنت بفكرة عندك تعملي بودكاست وبعد ما عملتيها you will regret بالآخر. ما حيكون عندك ذات الانرجي, ما حيكون عندك ذات الموتيفاسيون. فهلا and when you start doing it خلص ta créativité explose, ton envie explose. Tu as envie de أكيد baby steps, بس إنه tu as envie vraiment de visualiser لوين رح توصل.
Exactly. تعرف you mentioned something إنه to always remember why you're doing it. تعرف أنا أيمتى بسأل حالي when I'm down, when I feel like okay I want to be consistent with my full-time job. I can't. It gets a bit tricky sometimes to be as much as you want. بس حس حالي هيك down, what's going on, بفكر why am I doing this? For myself الأول, to help people. Then I remember, I'm gonna do it. أنا مثلا اليوم I had a very hectic day مثلا. My day at work was pretty hectic. I didn't want to shoot, but I was like, no, it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna learn something, I spent 8 hours at my job. Like, I want something fresh. I want something new. And when you're passionate about something, trust me, تعملها بلا تعب.
Babe, I used to go, like, imagine, like, I had Health Canada audit. It was like for 12 hours at work, non-stop, doing audits with them. After this, I want to collab. Because I needed this disconnection. Work is something, personal life is something, content creation is something else. You just... And le chef d'orchestre, c'est toi.
Exactly.
Le chef d'orchestre, c'est toi. C'est toi qui va tout gérer. Ok, work, I'm down. شوفي الشي بده يعمل compensation. بعمل شي بحبه. Content creation. إذا I'm not كمان feeling to do content, شو عبالي أعمل؟ Shopping, see my friends, have a great time. Everything is balanced. Everything is balanced.
عبالي أقول هلأ شغلة لكل العالم اللي حوالينا عم تسمعنا. إذا if you don't know what do you like or love in life, it's never too late. Just عن جد خدوا هيدا as a moment to reflect on yourself. How are you today? مثل ما أنت قلت. How am I in life right now? Where am I? Reality check. أنا شو هلا? Am I enjoying my life? Am I enjoying my work? Am I doing something that I love and enjoy? In 5 years, when my kids or like when my and 10 or whatever are gonna ask me, how was your 20s?
Exactly.
How were your 20s يعني؟ فكر أنا بتعرف قبل كنت شخص مش spontaneous أبدا. أساسي على ظهره. فكر قبل بجمعة what am I gonna wear ومدري شو نهار الظهرة I'm not feeling well لا I should not هلا هلا تعرف يلا بروح معك ما بيهمني زبط شعري
I remember once you were hesitating to go out. I was like, girl, it's been so long. I didn't show you the moment. Like
دغري and I'm trying to change
and we had such a great night, honestly.
Then it was spontaneous, you know. I would have missed out something that I would remember كل حياتي بس لأنه I didn't feel as much as I want to feel, you know.
It's normal. There's ups and downs in حياتك.
Yeah, but you have to control your emotions, and this is something I've learned. هلا.
Sure.
I want you to choose.
Okay.
One of those posters on the wall, okay, that I made من قلبي, okay.
Ça se voit. C'est حلو. The wall of fame.
The wall of fame. Choose one that you believe reflects your journey or you.
You know, as I mentioned during this podcast, for me, you just need to start. It's definitely because I always knew that I was maybe born to be a content creator, or I was like maybe I had this in me to be a content creator, and from the moment I started, I felt that like I released something. I felt that I'm liberated from this moment, from this voice in my head saying, when are you going to start doing content? And seeing other content creators living their best life or like enjoying their time on social media, and me watching them, I was like, I can be part of them too. I can be a very good blogger because I'm passionate about it. So I just needed to start.
You just need to start. تعرف? Funny enough, every guest I receive on this podcast, they like all of them, but
so
they
accurate.
choose you just need to start.
It's accurate, Gaelle.
This is part of being successful in life, Anjad.
Because it's the key. It's the key. It's the pushing button.
Like you mentioned something, أول ما أجى عندي, he just looked at the one and was like, baby step? I don't like it.
I was here and judging everything on this one.
Why?
I don't like baby steps. I don't know, like I'm someone very impatient in life. لا خلاص. I want something. I believe أكيد baby steps is more like rational. It's like step by step to learn something. But honestly, during my whole life, my whole career, I never had baby steps. Like I was 22, I was like
break a QA.
Put it under the spot. Okay, you're a manager. I was like, okay, it's really like I need to be a manager. I had like 10 certifications in 2 years. I was insane. I was crazy. I was like such a workaholic. I had a AA+ grade on inspection. Like I'm so proud of mon parcours professionnel aussi. You know, because like everything, the whole Anthony is not just the content creation and the fun. It's everything. It's work, it's balance, it's stabilité, it's myself, personality, c'est un tout.
Yeah.
Et moi, je suis épanoui dans ma vie, autant que je suis épanoui dans mon travail aussi. Parce que si tu n'es pas content dans ton travail et tu sais pas pourquoi tu fais ça, alors là, tu te demandes, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Period.
أنتوني عن جد ما
Yeah.
بعرف يعني this is I got to know a different version of Anthony اليوم.
What's something new that you saw about me?
تعرف I've never knew إنه أنت you're an overthinker. I thought you're just someone هيك you know بعرف إنه you're
Spontané.
Exactly. بس ما كنت عرفتك هالقد organized هالقد overthinker هالقد بفكر لبعيد. And I realized إنه through the guests that I got every one of them most of them are very organized. They know what they want. And maybe this is why I made this focus. I know what I want in life, but I want to push people to just figure out what they want. يمكن كلمة أنت اليوم قلتها.
Yeah.
يمكن gonna push someone to do something tomorrow.
Exactly.
And I hope this voice is gonna be helpful.
Yeah.
قبل ما ننهي الحلقة
So.
بدي إياك تطلع بالكاميرا.
Okay.
تخيل حالك عم تحكي مع الأودينس وتقول لهم نصيحة واحدة حل لشيء. أنت شو بتنصح شخص قدامك who wants to get into content creation, he wants to change his job, he's not okay with himself, I don't know, anything you would like to say.
بحس ظبط الأمر.
ظبط الأمر.
ظبط البوزيسيون. Okay. وكون قدام الكاميرا. Okay. The thing that. Okay. أول شيء بدي أقولها de ma façon. Okay. Donc, coucou ma star. Because yes, you're a star. And if you don't trust yourself or believe in yourself, this is your moment to do it. وشكرا.
Just do it.
Just do it! Just do it! t'as rien à perdre, عن جد. You have nothing to lose. This is your start button. Just push
Just
it.
do it. وفات برا اعملوا subscribe.
Yes, like, subscribe, follow. Yeah, you're gonna have a great time. Good energy, good vibes, so... Sure.
Anthony بدي اقول لك thank you so much for being here. عن جد thank you for your time. finally حطنا على السكادجول تبعه. Yes.
I'm so happy I'm here أصلا.
حبيبي أنا كمان.
Our coffee time.
Cheers again.
Cheers my time.
I'm so sad that I'm gonna be ending this episode.
أنا كمان.
But I'm glad you're here. You made it. We made it on Made with Gaelle. Gaelle. And I just want to say thank you everyone, Anjad, for watching me till now. I want to say I hope, you know, Anthony's presence, chaotic mood, you know, aura might influence you in some way to do it, to just do it. And I want to say just seek your own version of success. Everyone has a journey. Just do it. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid of what people might say. You can do it and I believe in you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And it's a wrap.
Bye.
Bye, Mister.